I'm CEO of RunBear. I'm gonna introduce what RunBear is. Mostly, I'd like to introduce how you can utilize AI at work. So let me start. Basically, you can consider RunBear as a connector between OpenAI, Anthropic, and Gemini, and your favorite communication channels like Slack, Teams, Discord, HubSpot, Zendesk, and also your knowledge base system like Google Drive, Notion, Confluence. So you can make any kind of combinations, and then we help you with the features so then anyone can build the AI assistant in your favorite channels without engineering support. You can do most of that in just 10 minutes. Let me go through it. I'm not gonna introduce all the fancy features of RunBear. I'm just going to introduce some of the ideas and then how you can build it without engineering in just 10 minutes. It's gonna be really simple. So please understand that we don't build the AI for you. We're gonna build your AI ideas using RunBear and also other tools. So let me start with the marketing assistant. So this can be, you can call it marketing assistant, or it can be people team HR assistant or compliance assistant. So basically you can connect your knowledge base and then have the conversation with it. So prompt can be really simple. Let's try that. Just sign up to RunBear and then come here to create the add new assistant. Let me call it marketing assistant and paste really, really simple instructions. You know that you can customize the instructions, really simple. And so you can connect Google Drive, you can connect Notion. Let me try with the marketing handbook over here. It's not that great contents in there, but we have content there. So you are uploading, you're connecting your knowledge base with the OpenAI. So you don't need to upload the PDF files again and again. It will be automatically synced when you have the updates in your Notion pages. And let's skip the details. You created Assistant, and then now it's time to connect it to your Slack. Let me try with Slack. You can do the same thing using Teams. So I already integrated our Slack. You know that connecting the Slack, it's just a few clicks. You can do that. And let me try to invite it to snow test the channel. There are a lot of options here. Let me skip it for now. Hold on. You just created AI chatbot in your Slack using your knowledge base and OpenAI. Let's test this. Okay. I prepared some questions here. Okay. In here, we have marketing handbook. And in the marketing handbook, we summarized some of the marketing channels and newsletters. You can just come here and then call RunBear, list all the marketing channels. Then the AI assistant you just created come up and then understand the questions and the knowledge base and share all the lists over here. Isn't it simple? It just takes 5 minutes, right? So let me introduce a few more examples. So this is basically how it works. Let me try with the several things. So let's delete this connection. This time, we are going to build something a little bit different. So we are going to build a customer research assistant so that you can get the information of the new customer's lead or prospect with the simple instructions. So, of course, we can create it from the scratch as we did, but this time, let's try to import our GPTs. So could you please raise your hand if you have ever created custom GPTs on OpenAI? That's great, that's great. More than half of you already created that. So you can come here, add this bookmark over here, and let's come here. So you can create the really, really fancy, great custom GPTs here. Let me go to the page. This is my custom GPTs. As you saw, there's the instructions here, and I can do many things over here. So here, I will click this bookmarks I just added, and then RunBear will import your GPTs, and then create it right away. You can create. You can also turn on the web search and URL fetch and many other use cases here. So I already created it. So this time, let's do that a little bit differently. You can customize. You can change the name, the RunBear. Instead of RunBear, you can use any names, like a customer research puppy and blah, blah. You can select customer research assistant and then create. That's boom. And you can also customize your logos, really simple, with simple instructions. Okay, this one. Great. And you can connect it to your Slack right away. I just did, created the custom research puppy in your Slack and then connected to your own custom GPT. Let's see how it works. Okay, shall we go back to the snow test again? And I prepared some questions here. Yeah. Let's check custom research puppy research by my app. So serially is over here, right? Great. Let's see how it works. And it's basically fetching the data from the internet. And then as I wrote down, it summarizes what it does. You can make it 3 bullet points or make it long so that you can get more information. Next question could be, so we also dog feeding by ourselves. Whenever new user come to our sign up to our service, we added this automated RunBear to comes up and then research the new users and then so that we can understand who they are, what they do. Shall we go back to here? And also, in the prompt, when you see the prompt, I also added some of this kind of the instructions so that you can write the cold email with the cool templates that you use every day. So I can ask it, write a cold email for the CEO serial. You can keep having conversations with your assistant and then do many things. Yeah, that's cool, right? Isn't it? Let me introduce some of the other use cases also. I already built a Slack chatbot, the assistant that can fetch the information from the URL using this feature. And also, I set up more triggers like this. When you come here, I skipped this before. So whenever the bot see the HTTPS text in specific channel, you can bring that up. You can make it work as you did. And also, I did it. So if you add the memo emoji, you will also summon the AI. Let's try this. TechCrunch, Tesla plans. So many people, so many colleagues, they share a lot of articles in the Slack, and they don't summarize the content. They just throw it away and then read this. This is awesome. And then, we cannot read them all. We don't have enough time. So I made it to summarize the content using 5 bullet points. It can be really easier for all the employees have the same information and then move on. Great, this is another example. And also, I'm happy to share this. We recently released this. you can have a conversation about the Slack conversation. You know, summarize the weekly conversations, give me all the URLs that you posted today. Let me show you how it works. So here is the user acquisition channel that everyone who, so whenever we have new user, we have the information here. So I'm going to ask RunBear, which I named Hey Slack, list all the emails signed up today. So you don't need to count and you don't need to copy and paste all the information to get some insight from that. RunBear will fetch the data from your Slack and then, boom, post all the information here. Oh, so it showed only one. So I need to improve my prompt. But yeah, as you can see, you can have the conversation. You can extract the information from the Slack channel. So this is the examples of the use cases. Whenever you have ideas, right? If you have somebody calls you, asks you, mention you every day and ask a bunch of questions, the repetitive questions, you can build your AI assistant and then make it work. You can even make it work if somebody mentioned you instead of the bot. So basically you have your personal assistant who answer prior to you. And there are a lot of fancy features like generating images and then parsing images and calling the APIs, that many things. So for the last, I will just show you that really just a toy example. I just created this logo generator and then, yeah, did some really short instructions. I just turned on these two features. That's all. I'm gonna connect it to RunBear and invite it to the snow test again. So let's go to snow test. Let's try this. I'm gonna add, RunBear logo first. RunBear. And be my app over here. Okay, RunBear. Overlap these images. Oh, it gives weird one. No, overlap the two images. You know, demo always makes some mistakes. So basically, this is how it works. Thank you for listening to my story. And please let me know if you have any AI ideas and if you want to build it and introduce it to your colleagues. I would be happy to support you, and I bet that you can do that in less than 10 minutes. Thank you. So we support OpenAI and Claude and Gemini. And for the OpenAI, you can use most of the recent models. You can choose it. For image generation, we use DALL-E, but for the model, you can choose anything that you want. We support our customer use our OpenAI API keys, but you can use yours too. We don't charge for it. So if you choose to use your own OpenAI API keys, and if you have access to something like O1, then you can use it too. So it's totally up to you. We recently released the Notion integrations, and we got a lot of love calls from our customers. They really love it. So actually, it's not just one feature that we're selling. We are selling that the ability that our customers build their ideas. So to build their ideas, they need a lot of different features. But basically, connecting Slack with the OpenAI and Notion, it's the most powerful features so far. And actually Google Drive too. Yeah. we definitely plan to do it, but for now, as a startup, we are trying to solely focus on the internal usage. So definitely, we are going to move forward more towards to the customer-facing product. And at that moment, we will provide the SDK so that you can integrate it in your website. But until then, we are trying to focus on the communication channels. And then we are going to support WhatsApp, Instagram, and of course, we already support the HubSpot and Zendesk. Yeah, we are going to expand this kind of integrations. Our pricing model is quite simple. We started this business this year, and then we start simple. It's $79 per month if you pay annually, and then it has some limitations. But for team purposes, it would be sufficient for you to use it. So after several teams in your company use it, or if you use it for customer-facing purposes, then you can upgrade it. But definitely for starting, it's a good deal, I believe. Good question. That's a lot. There's a lot. But I can promise that you just saw that using Slack search as the knowledge base. Actually, it's not knowledge base. It's fetching the recent Slack conversations and then answer based on it. But next feature will be using Slack knowledge base, which means you don't need to answer the same question twice. If you answer it correctly, the next question come up, your bot will answer based on the previous answers. First of all, our ideal customer profile is the companies who use the paid version. But still, we are supporting many kind of so open source communities and also non-profit communities. We support them. There is a special offer for them. And for the free trials, we also tested it out. And then there are several ways to achieve that. So hidden away, it's not the problem because the users who use Slack free, they do not care too much about the history gone away. What the important for them is the current conversations, and then definitely our RunBear still works for them. And you remind me that we also have this kind of features. For example, if anyone, there are generated messages over here, right? And if you leave this kind of emojis, you can collect the emojis, the analytics of it, so that you can evaluate your assistant to improve that.